The Canadian government announced a new pathway for anybody that wants to migrate to Canada as a childcare, home care, support worker. If you have the experience back home, like if you've been working back home as a support worker or maybe you know, as a caregiver. So this is the best program for you to come to Canada. You are not coming as a temporary worker, you're coming as a permanent resident. So this is not a new program. Like they roll this program every year, and this is for 2025. This program will be launched in March 31st, 2025. That's just 2 weeks now. And I would say this is the best program for anyone in this sector because you are not coming to this country as a temporary worker, you are coming as a permanent resident. I mean, permanent resident. So, if this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Taiwo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now, like I've been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok or on Instagram about this program, and if you're interested in this program and you want to join this program, I will advise you be very, very, very careful. Maybe you want to use any agent, be very, very, very careful. Be careful out there. Ask question. Try and ask question and do your due diligence and don't be deceived by anybody. The program is free. Everything about this program is free. Get the experience. If you don't have the experience, have the experience. Or also, if you already have the experience, get all the paperwork ready now. If you don't have your ECA, get your educational assessment ready before March 31st. And also, if you've not done your English test, go and do it right now. Go and do it right now. It is very, very important. If your English test is about to expire, go and renew your English test right now. So don't, at least be prepared. Because one thing I want you to understand about immigration, all this Canada, especially Canada immigration, is that the best time to apply is when the program is launched, before they start asking for your father's land, for your mother's death certificate or your this thing, before they start changing the rules, before it gets overcrowded. So now that's what I mean. Like, so before things start changing, bending the rules and all that, the best time to apply, immediately the program get launched on 31st, get everything ready and submit immediately because you will be part of the first batch they will assess. So, and that is how Canada stuff is. When immediately IRCC launched a program, the first set of people that apply for that program are the lucky ones. The second set, the third set, they'll start just bending the rules. They'll start maybe adding points or, asking for more stuff and, this and that, that is how immigration works here. So that is how things are. Before, you don't need to have a job before you can apply for this program. You don't need to have a job offer. That is a few 4 years ago, you don't need to have a job offer. You just need to show your experience. Then as soon as you land into Canada, you get a job. You just go and look for a job. But now you need to have a job offer. So those are the bending of rules that I'm talking about. Get all your documents ready. Be prepared for this program. If you are going to use an agent, start talking to your agent right now. I will say this, if you want to come to Canada using this route, so my advice for you is that be very, very careful. And maybe you want to use agent because I've been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok, on Instagram from so many people, agent and all that. I'm from Nigeria and we have a lot of, good agents. Still, we have a lot of, people that want to dupe, intended immigrant, using this pathway, all these immigration scams and all that. So now we have it. So we advise you that if you plan to come to Canada using this program and using a agent, ask question. See, ask a lot of question because you need to have an experience. before you can apply for this program. You need to be working as a caregiver back home. You need to show experience. And one thing is that Canada is not, what's it called? Canada of 10 years ago, 5 years ago is different from Canada of 2024, 2025. So because before you can just put one or two together and apply. So even all these agents, they'll just do woo, 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 and apply for you. But this time around, IRCC want to see evidence that you are working as a caregiver. Pictures evidence, not just a letter from one private school or one organizations or anything. They want to see real evidence. So if you're working maybe as a caregiver in a government institution, maybe in a primary school and all that, yes, a government institution, yes, apply for it. Now, if you are working in a private institution, maybe a primary school, or any private organization as a support worker, as a caregiver, and you still want to apply, you need to show real proof that you are not fake. Yeah, like you're not fake. Like pictures prove real evidence that they won't doubt your application. So now, and also you need to get your educational access. Send it to West. Like use West. Like if you have a secondary school, university, and all that, this is the best time to get your educational credentials, your credentials assessed. Send it to West, and within a month or two they will assess it. Even from what I was told now, um, if you have maybe a NECO or WAHEC and all that, you don't need to. It is very, very easy to get them assessed on West now. Very, very, very easy, to get them assessed. But if you have maybe university degree, masters, and all that, immediately start the preparation. If you're watching me from back home, from Nigeria, anywhere around the world, you need to write your English test. It is very, very important now, to do your English test. I mean, get your educational credential assessed, write your English test. English test is not that hard to do. It is not hard. So now everybody, I've done it before and I feel that the hype that it is hard or maybe is no, 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 no. It is not. It is not. You just need to give it a shot. So, and another thing, the most important thing is you need a job offer. And that is where many people will get scammed to it, having a job offer. One thing about job offer now in Canada is that maybe you've not heard, it is very, very hard to find a job, especially all these job like a caregiver. So, all these job that they can easily train someone to do. So it is very, very hard to get a job right now in Canada. Like if you've not heard, I'm telling you for the first time, it is now getting hard to find a job. Now, it will be more difficult to now find a caregiver job because of this new program. Because right now that this program is launched, a lot of people will want to apply for it in Canada and all over around the world. So if one agent is telling you that, don't worry, I'll find a job for you or I'll get you a job offer, try and ask so many questions. Where is the job offer coming from? Because most agents are using fake. They will do a fake job offer, they will apply it, then you get denied at the end of the day. And one thing is that you've already paid, they already collect their money, maybe 80%, 70%, 50%, and they will ask you to bring millions of naira. That is if you're applying from Nigeria, but even the same thing from India around the world. People get scammed when it comes to travel. So they will tell you to deposit, to do everything, and at the end of the day, you'll be the biggest loser. So you need to ask a lot of questions. If you're applying yourself, don't apply from anyhow website. Indeed is there. Apply from Indeed and don't pay. Like, do not pay to get a job offer. See, I will always tell you this. If anyone is telling you that pay for a job offer, you will get scammed. You will get scammed. See, you will get scammed. Don't pay to get a job offer. I believe this is the best way to come to this country if you can do it yourself. Go on Indeed, apply it. Go on job banks, the Canadian job banks, apply it. This website, you can register for free. then apply for it. ECA, go on West, go and get your educational credential assessed. Go and do your what's it called, your English test. Go and renew it or register for it. It is not that hard to do. I'll say it. English test is not that hard, to pass. And right now they are just looking for CLB 4, so it is very, 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 very easy, to pass. So yeah, do all these things, and I wish you all the best of luck. My name is Taiwo. So if you have any question or you have anything to ask me, go ahead and drop it as a comment below. Definitely, I will reply to your comment and answer your question. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.